Everyone in the laboratory, including visitors, must wear chemical goggles at all times. The type of eye protection you need depends on the circumstances. Appropriate eye protection requires safety goggles, especially when you're handling dangerous chemicals. When working at reduced pressure, or when some other potential exists for dynamic reactions, implosions, or enthusiastic splashing, use appropriate laboratory bench shields, wear safety goggles to protect your eyes, and, in this case, wear a face shield that's wide enough and long enough to protect your neck and ears. And hey Justin, where are those gloves at? It's really important that you don't ever drink anything, even if it's H2O in the lab. Alright man, what are we doing in the lab today? I'm totally psyched!
Dude, where are your shoes at?
What?
Just put them on.
Hold it. In the laboratory, wear shoes with uppers made of leather or polymeric leather substitute. Do not go barefoot or wear sandals. Do not wear shoes that have high heels or open toes, uppers made of cloth, woven leather strips, or other woven materials.
Whenever you're working in a chemical lab, there's a lot of dangerous hazards that you gotta watch out for. When working with different types of chemicals, especially ones that are really bad for you, you shouldn't inhale them, so you should usually work underneath the hood. This is probably what you shouldn't do.
I probably shouldn't have inhaled all that ether.
Yeah, it's probably good. Hey Justin, if water is H2O, what does that make ice?
I don't know.
H2O cubed.
One of the #1 safety procedures that you can do while working in a laboratory is to simply wear your gloves. That way you won't have an accident like this occurring. think I'm going blind.
Well, if you were wearing a face shield or some goggles, you wouldn't have that problem. So in the lab, it's really important to wear safety goggles or a face shield, or you'll end up blind like this guy.
As we've seen today, safety is a very important thing when working in laboratories. It's just simple things like wearing a lab coat. A lab coat is going to be a lot easier to take off than taking off your skin. Other examples of safety would be wearing gloves. By simply wearing your safety gloves, you're going to be able to work with chemicals and greatly reduce the risk of harm or injury. As we saw earlier, goggles are another important aspect to the safety process. Protecting your eyes is one of the most important things you can do in a laboratory. Also, it's always a good idea to plan your procedures out. Read through and think about what you're going to be doing before you attempt it. This way you can prevent making careless mistakes by hurrying through procedures and not knowing what you're supposed to be doing. And basically, to sum everything up, always remember, doing things safely is not merely the right way to work, it's the only way to work.